Welcome back, Team Starlight. We have the finals for you today, with me on the left playing Vayu Turbo and Wilson on the right playing Blackwing.
So Wilson's gonna start off with the T set here. What's up, y'all? It's Declan.
Yeah, here I think about setting. Vayu Turbo is actually my go-to deck. I haven't played it on the channel yet. I've been playing Quick Draw and X Sabers, but I decided to take Vayu Turbo for a spin today.
Dang, I didn't realize you'd never played it. That's crazy.
I've
On the
been
channel, at
avoiding it.
least.
I've been avoiding it intentionally. We don't want too much birds on the channel.
But yeah, it looks like you get your plus with the hamster. Back over to Vayu, and he goes Whirlwind Shura, everybody's favorite Blackwing play.
It felt pretty risky, flipping the hamster, grabbing the Raikou. I was afraid he had Icarus attack. And I didn't really want to set a back row to play more into it, but he ends up plussing with the Whirlwind, attacking the hamster, and special summons the Vayu. And goes for a synchro play. Grabs the android.
600 life, EM phase. So pretty strong, but yeah, you can just pop this Whirlwind here. So I don't know if it was worth it necessarily.
Yeah, and I have the Caius to out the android and get deprisoned.
That's fine. He does have a live Dark Armed here, so let's see if he has it.
Just sets one and passes it back. I think I have a Sirocco in hand, and Gorse are my two monsters, so I can't really do a whole lot. Here he summons Kalu. Then specials the Gale, so he must not have another Blackwing in hand.
Just wants to get in for the damage here. And then synchroing.
Grabs
Dang.
Goyo, gets bottom list. Do have a lot of cards in hand. Up to do a T set and pass.
Yeah, I don't know about the Goyo there. It might have been good just to have the little birds poking in, but I mean, he didn't know it was a bottomless, obviously, or else he would have played around that. But he did top deck the Shura, but that gets bottomless as well.
Yeah, so that tells me there's no Icarus set because you could have chained it there. So I could get a little aggressive. So I just flip the Vayu and start poking in. And I set a back row and pass it back. Yeah, his Dark Arm is turned off now. If he did have it, he has 5 Darks Engrave. So he summons Sirocco and activates its effect. Hits in for 2k.
Hey, you're getting a little low here, Albert. This is in the Blackwing kill threshold, where you can just get it stolen from you at any point.
Yeah, this is pretty
Ooh.
dangerous. I have a Necrogarden to stop one attack, but if he has a Blackwing and a Kalut in hand, it's game no matter what.
Let's see here. He's gonna try to poke in. Yep. Necro. If he has Kalut, it's gain, so you have to Necro.
Yeah. I still have a lot of cards, so I think I still have a lot of plays I can do. So now I summon Armageddon Knight, activate its effect. Wilson's thinking here. And he changed Book of Moon. Wilson's a little bit newer to Edison, so he might not be familiar with all the plays, but I explained to him that Armageddon still gets its effect even though it's flipped down or it leaves the field.
Yep, that's not great. And then he's Dust Shoot, so he's holding the Dust Shoot. I think 99% of the time you're just supposed to shotgun that.
Yeah, I
I,
think
I
so
didn't catch
too.
I didn't catch every card in your hand, but he put back the Gores, and I think you had some other threats like Gale in there that one might consider. Because I don't know, maybe you special this here, probably not, but maybe.
Yeah, Gores was kind of dead. If he had Collude, it's a game shot, so it wouldn't come down. So I might have gotten rid of the Gale or the Sirocco. So then I just set another trap and pass it back. And he goes for the Vayu play. Summons the Armedwing. He's checking. Maybe he can go into another synchro play here.
So what is that telegraph that he has? It has to be like I'm wondering what
Maybe
he could have
Blizzard or...
Blizzard, yeah, has to be Blizzard.
So here he opts to hit into the Armedwing. And
Yeah.
I do have, I think, Compulsate, and I'm thinking if I want to chain it or if I just want to let it die. But I just end up letting it die. If he has Collude, I'd rather him waste it. So now he brain
Interesting.
controls, specials the Bora. And now he goes for Black Rose. And I'm able to
Oh my
change my 2
gosh.
back row. So I don't really lose anything, and he used all his cards now.
Wow.
Yeah, so I
It
just go
seems like
Allure.
curtains. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Armageddon in hand, so I'm just going to send the other Vayu and just go special summon Armedwing, special summon Armor Master, and that's going to be game. So game 2 now.
That Black Rose play was too costly, I think.
Yeah, I might have done that first if that was his goal. Then he could have ended with an Armedwing. But yeah, that cost them a lot of cards.
Okay, Bayou trades with a deep prison, not the worst. I mean, obviously you can't use the effect, but baiting out a deep prison is also okay. Then he gets hit by the torrential.
Yeah, I drew into Armageddon, so I just send Necro. Want to defend my life points as much as possible against Blackwing or getting hit with Shura. So hit in with Armageddon Knight and he takes the 14. I set a back row and pass. So he summons the other Shura and takes the deep prison. And just passes it back. And I just go in with Armageddon with another 14, set a back row, pass it back to Wilson.
Honestly, a majority of the time, this is the Vayu experience, I feel like. Especially against Blackwings, like you can't play into Icarus, so you're just setting one, poking in with small guy.
Exactly, yeah. I don't really see a reason to make a push until he answers my Armageddon Knight. I mean, here he's forced to book a moon just to preserve his life points. And I just pass it back. He activates Mind Control, takes my Armageddon Knight. Summons the Gale, and then he flips my Armageddon Knight. I let him know that he can activate its effect if he wants. I'm not sure if he knew that, but when Armageddon Knight is summoned, whether it's flipped, as long as it's not Chainlink 2 or higher, it can activate its effect.
Okay, going for a 7 here. Oh no, that's it. Oh yeah, no, it's a 7.
It's a 7. He mistakenly goes into Thought Ruler, but I catch it and I say you have to go into a 7 here. Summons the Armor Master. And it takes the Deep Prison. So again, he goes for the Vayu play, summons the Armed Wing. I think maybe he has Icarus, so I just opt to set 2.
Yep, I mean, you're chilling. Still at 8,000. No real pressure yet, but I mean, Shura is definitely pressure. Let's see. Oh, we see an Icarus attack. Chain Compulse.
Yeah, so now he lost 3 cards to my 2, so that was pretty good for me. But he did draw the Blizzard, and now he's going for a Synchro play. And he hits in with the Goyo for 28, and I drop the Gores. So
Nice.
here's a slight misplay from Wilson. He asked me if Gores gets dropped on the damage step, so that kind of telegraphed to me that he has the bottomless set. So I just say screw it. We're gonna go all in here, and that's just gonna be GG's for Wilson.
Ah, got him.